Welcome to Making Sense. If you've been here before, welcome back everyone. I appreciate you coming by. And if this is your first time checking out my channel, welcome aboard. If you do me a huge favor, click the subscribe button down below. Like, comment, and or share my videos, that'd be greatly appreciated. Today's video is going to be the start of a brand new series on my channel, and I'm pretty excited about it. It's basically called Off the Shelf. You can see this big shelf behind me loaded with a bunch of different fragrances that I've collected over the years. And what we're going to do is take one row each week, pull it down, and I'm going to review it, kind of, sort of, and or talk about it. Stay tuned. So like I said, this is going to be a new series we're going to be doing each and every week on my channel moving forward. And I'm basically going to take one of the rows from above here, pull down all the fragrances from that row. Some of them have 1 or 2 fragrances in the rows. Some of them have like 8 to 10 fragrances in a row. When I pull them down, basically I'm going to go through them with you, talk about the fragrances a little bit. I'm not going to do a full review, full unboxing, things like that. I'm just going to have a conversation about the fragrances themselves and how they either made it into my collection, if I can remember, because I don't know about you, but sometimes I get a lot of great fragrances, and I don't really remember where they came from. The first thing I'm going to show you is the last item that was in this row. The last item in this row was a box for this guy right here, Replica, or Mason Margiela, Replica, at the Barbers. I don't know if you can see that. What's really cool with any of the Replica series stuff from Mason Margiela is they do a really nice job with their presentation. I personally like the bottles. There's no cap. Some people that drives crazy. Me personally, I like the fact that it's just something different. The overall presentation is really cool, in my opinion. And for me, they just have their own little, I don't want to say nook in the fragrance industry, the little corner that they survive in, where they work off of a lot of different memories. And that's really cool to me. The first fragrance I ever got my nose on from this house was when I was really excited about putting my nose on. And this time of year, everybody talks about it. It's none other than this one right here, by the Fireplace. Now, this one to me, I'm going to spray it. I don't really know how to... I don't know if my face shows what this does to me, like smell-wise, but it is absolutely amazing to me. So much so that I technically have 2 bottles of this. There's not much left. I've worn a lot and decanted a lot, and actually have one in a travel atomizer that I bring around with me because I do like to have it, especially on a cold day, fall, winter. What a great scent. It's just different for me, and everyone smells it differently each time they put it to their nose, and you hear all different reviews about it. For me, when I put By the Fireplace on, or if I just spray it like I did right now in the air, I get the toasted or burnt marshmallow scent. It reminds me of campfire. I can smell the smokiness, if that's exactly what that is in there. But when I first put this to my nose, I was DJing a wedding in Boston at the State Street building, and right down the street, I think it was like 2 to 5 minutes, not even of a walk, was a Sephora. And I had heard so many good things about this fragrance that I actually wanted to go in the Sephora and I wanted to put it to my nose. When I got inside, I got a chance to test this one along with a few other great fragrances, and I had to make a decision on what I wanted to add to my collection at that time. I believe I tried this one, I might have tried YEDP, and a few different other fragrances, and by far and away this one, in my opinion at that time, blew it away. This was the one that I had to have in my collection. Now, after checking out at Sephora, we ended up leaving and heading back to the event. The event hadn't begun yet. We were there really early because I like to be prepared to make sure that there's no worries, especially heading into a busy area like Boston. Now, we got back into the room, and we're the only people there other than the people setting up, and we couldn't stop doing this with the tester or the strip, over and over and over again, to the point that we were actually having the people working at the facility come over and say, hey, I have this fragrance and I have this fragrance. I believe Jazz Club and a couple other ones were on the tester strip, on the other tester strips, and we were asking people to smell them and which one they liked the most. And everybody kept coming back to By the Fireplace. One person, I think, picked like Sailing Day or one of those things. They don't like sweet fragrances. We found that out pretty easily. So the first one on that shelf, the first ones ever, other than the box by the fireplace, Makin Margiela. The next fragrance on that shelf is one that I was really excited about adding to my collection, and it's from the same house. From Makin Margiela, we're looking at the Barbers. Now this one here had a ton of hype behind it, whether it was on YouTube or Facebook groups, different chatter about, you know, being a true barbershop fragrance. And to me, I don't know about you, I love going to the barber. I like getting my hair cut. I like having a nice shape up. I love the straight razor shaves and all the different powders and cleaning tools, whether it's the alcohols or everything mixed together, make this amazing scent that whenever you walk in or whenever you're done getting your hair cut, just feel good. I don't know about you, but when I get my hair cut, after everything's all said and done, my barber's name is Versace. What's up, bud? I don't think you'll ever watch this, but I appreciate you. It's like anything that someone does that just makes them feel good. Whether it's going to get a massage, getting your hair done, your nails done, going to clean your car, whatever the thing is that makes you feel good about yourself or good about that something was accomplished. This is the feeling I get every time I leave a barber shop. Never mind the fact that it leaves this amazing aroma around me, and I just feel refreshed. You know, it really is a relaxing experience for me, so I had to have this guy in my collection. Now, this spray is just like the other one. A good amount of juice. And this one here is really is fresh. There's one note in this that doesn't make it my favorite barbershop scent. It's very weird to describe. I don't know exactly what it is, but when I spray this, it's nice. Like right now, it's a little bit strong, a little bit more strong than I would want it to be, and I like strong fragrances. But there's one part of this that I don't know if this is gonna make any sense to any of you, but it makes my tongue tingle and my nose feel weird. Now, some of the different things with Ambroxan and things like that make my nose tingle, but in a good way, because I like the way that one works. Whether it comes to like different fragrances that are copying or cloning Aventus, or anything like that, that have that feel where you're like, ooh, I like this. This one does something a little bit different, and it's not always my favorite feeling. The smell itself, awesome. Whatever the heck that remnant is from when I first spray it, not my favorite. Once it dries down after about 5 to 6 minutes, I love the scent. It's a great scent. It smells like barbershop, fresh, clean, all that kind of stuff and more. The last one on the shelf is another fragrance from the house of Makin Margiela, and it's the second one I had ever added to my collection. Now mind you, shelf behind me, a lot of times fragrances will be from the same houses on the shelf or on a specific row, but many of them have a bunch of different houses on it. So certain ones we get to will have completely different fragrances. They might not even have a reason why they're on the same shelf. These are on the same shelf because they match and they look good together, in my opinion. This one here is none other than Jazz Club. This is a really nice boozy scent. If you haven't had a chance to get your nose on it, I definitely would. It's a really nice fall winter scent. I'm not sure I'd really wear it in summer or spring, maybe on a cooler day, but summer not so much. It's a little bit strong. I'm gonna spray a few of these. Oh, it's a great scent. That thing smells so good. It just smells so good. If you hadn't had the chance to get your nose on this one, I definitely recommend getting your nose on it. Actually, I recommend going and trying all of these. You know, there's a ton of them available, whether it's at Sephora, or I believe they have a sampler available online. You can order from Sephora or from other sites and have it shipped out to get your chance to just test them out. But I definitely say, if you get a Sephora near you, go down there and test it out. I think they give you 3 free samples a day. Try a few of these things. See how you like them. Definitely one to try before you buy, in my opinion. Blind buy worthy, I'd say buy the Fireplace. If you like sweet fragrances, you'll probably like that one. If you like boozy fragrances, Jazz Club should be good to go. And if you like barbershop fragrances, the barbershop one should be nice too. I did have Whispers in the Library. That was nice fragrance. I didn't really wear it much. I wore it maybe once or twice and ended up selling the bottle. Just wasn't for me. I'll probably get it back in my collection at some point, because I like to give fragrances a second chance at times, because I might not like it today, but probably like it tomorrow. And if I don't like it tomorrow, someone else might like it. When I have it, I'll sell it to them. This one here though, Jazz Club, it's what I would expect somebody to wear, like a James Cagney, or somebody in like the Roaring 20s or something like that. Maybe going to a speakeasy, something underground, wear a nice suit. It's a boozy, rich fragrance. Definitely a nice one. If you're a fan of the the winter warm fragrances, then this one should be for you as well. Again, that's Jazz Club. Awesome fragrance, and that's a wrap. Thank you so much for joining me for my first week of Off the Shelf. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun planning and thinking about what I wanted to do with this, and I randomly picked a shelf to start off with. It wasn't pre-planned or anything like that, so I hope you really enjoyed that. I do really hope that you guys can do me a big favor, and girls, and down below here, throw comments in there. Go to a row on your shelf or on your rack, wherever you store your fragrances, look at them, tell me about one fragrance, or tell me about the whole row. Tell me about the whole shelf if you want. Comments down below are absolutely welcome and appreciated when they come through. I really like the community part of the fragrance game, and you know, I started this YouTube channel because I wanted to communicate with a lot more people about positivity, fragrances, and you know, my journey through this stuff. And other than that, I'm really looking forward to your comments down below. If you do me a huge favor, like, comment, and or share this video, as well as click that subscribe button down there. That's huge. I believe hitting the alert button or that little bell is very important as well. I don't know all the details about it since I haven't been doing this for that long. But I do appreciate everybody that's coming out to check out my channel, and I hope you come back again. And remember, if you're making the world a better place just one spray at a time, then to me, you're just making sense. Until next time.